Hey guys, this is the final update on Archer. Archer is doing a lot better. A lot better. His stool is normal. We never found anything in his stool, so we don't know if he passed it or if there was honestly anything even in there. Because I'll get to the animal hospital in a second. But as far as Archer goes, he's doing good. He's acting like a very normal, healthy dog now. I believe more than likely it was the pills that they gave us that the vet sent home with us with them. We finished off those, and he's doing a lot better now. And my wife and we've made the decision we're not gonna take him to get a second look just because of how much we already are having to pay for vet bills and his hospitalization in the past week. So, with that being said, he's acting very normal and very fine, and we're happy that he's back to being the normal dog that we love and know. But in other news, as far as this vet went though, because I keep going it over and over in my head, and the more and more I think about it, and take everything I say with a grain of salt as far as this vet's concerned. Unless you're taking your dog there and you're getting your dog treated there, that's completely up to you. But it seemed a lot like this vet was trying to rook us for our money, trying to take all that they could squeeze out of us. Because every time I keep replaying it, from day one they mentioned surgery, and they pushed for surgery ever since that. So that was the whole reason why we started the GoFundMe in the first place, was to help in the long run pay for his surgery. It wasn't to raise all that money and then get him surgery. It was to help pay off the surgery, because my wife and we already were making plans and getting help where we could, taking out possible loans that we might need to get his surgery. And with all that being said, he's fine. He's acting normal. So I couldn't be any happier for how all of this has turned out. But I do know that I don't like the idea or the feeling that they kind of took advantage of us and our emotions and our situation. And that's really what it's coming down to for me personally and my wife, and along with some of our other family members. They believe the same thing, and it wouldn't be above a vet to do something like this, just because the reputation that people have and that the reputation that they have, and not to disown or discredit anything that they do. It's just it's a business at the end of the day, and that is the sad part. So I know definitely it was a learning experience for my wife and I as far as vets. It's more of us getting a read on the vet. I know in the heat of the moment with him and everything, me and her, we knew something was wrong with him, and we couldn't pinpoint what it was. And that's the whole reason why we took him over there. And the reviews on Google Maps and Yelp and stuff, they were really good, and they had a lot of them. So we believed and we thought that was the best decision for him. But in the long run, overall, I'm just happy all this came out, and we're not too terribly in the hole. I mean, we do have a hefty sum that we have to pay, but we already have plans and means to pay for it, and me and my wife were fine as far as funds go. So with the GoFundMe, we're gonna return and give back all the donations that we did receive, and thank you that honestly donated, because I love that, and I love you guys for that, and all those that helped and supported us with all this to help us get through this, because this was a very big and scary ordeal as far as Archer was concerned, because there are children at the end of the day. I mean, my wife and we love them so much, and to see him happy makes us happy, and we're moving forward from all of this. But I wanted to inform you guys and let you guys know everything that's going on. So he's good, we're good, everything is good, but just be careful of where you guys send your dogs. That's the number one thing that I honestly got out of this was. But thank you guys for all your love and support through this whole ordeal. My wife and we really appreciate it. All the stuff that you guys have done, all the shares that you guys have made, the donations. Shout out to you guys, our family. We love you guys, and we thank you guys so much for all the support that you've given us. And